Hey, it's early o'clock in the morning. I got to whisper because I don't want to wake the wife up. I have always simply tried to learn, grow, get better, make a positive contribution, and just generally do good, treat people the way I want to be treated. So when I've been exposed to when we get exposed to new information, we become responsible for that information, right? We become responsible for what we do with that information. And I think that's part of one of the big reasons why ignorance is bliss, right? The majority of people don't want information. They don't want new information because new information upsets your equilibrium. It upsets your status quo. It upsets, your homeostasis. Because when you get new information, you have a responsibility to do something with that information, right? You can't claim ignorance anymore when you get new information. You either have to say, I know about this, but I'm not going to change course. I'm not going to do anything to take action with this new information. Or you're going to say, hey, I'm moved because this information is important and I'm going to take some action and do something to make a positive contribution and do something to reflect my feelings on the new information. Does that make sense? Most people don't want new information because it makes them uncomfortable because they know they can't plead ignorance anymore. They can't say, well, I didn't know. That's why I didn't take action. Now you have to say inside, I knew, but I didn't do anything about it. And nobody wants to do that, right? We live in a world and a society today where people just don't, they're just irresponsible is the only word to use. And I know a lot of people are going to be offended. They're going to try to defend their irresponsibility. They're going to try to defend their lack of engagement. But you know what? If you're not part of the solution, you are part of the problem. And if you become or if you are made aware that there is a problem in your community, in your home, in your family, in your society, if you become aware and then you choose to do nothing, then you're part of the problem. And that's what we have in America. That's what we have seen happening in America for the last 35 years of just lowering expectations. Look, I'll give you this. I'll give people this. If I have tried to make you an activist, if you're my friend and I've tried to make you an activist, I apologize for that. I only wanted to be a solution generator because if we entered into a conversation about some kind of issue, whether it be politics or family or the black community or whatever, we talked about what was bothering us. And I moved that conversation to what are we going to do about it? And then you said, you didn't say anything. Your action spoke for you and you didn't do anything. You just always want to bitch about it. You always want to talk about it. You always want to complain about it. If I put you in a situation where I tried to make you an activist, I apologize for that. Because I shouldn't be trying to make my friends activists. I need to go out and find some activists and make them my friends. And so that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to keep talking to you about issues and things that are going on in the world. If you ain't doing nothing about it, I'm moving around. I'm going to find people who are doing things and I'm going to get with them. And that's what you need to do. Don't second guess yourself. Don't think that, something wrong with you. Ain't nothing wrong with me. I give you that. If I have tried to make you an activist, I apologize sincerely. And I hope you can accept that apology. But I'm going to move around. I'm going to redefine and reframe my relationships because there are people in the world who are trying to make the world a better place, who are trying to make their families, their neighborhoods, their cities, their states, their country, this world. They're trying to make this world a better place. And if we all do a little bit, a lot will get done. The world won't be destroyed by people who do bad things. The world will be destroyed by all the good people who sit around and do nothing.